Okay, this is how to get into your trunk if you've locked your keys in your trunk in your E46 sedan. Now with the sedans, at least mine's a 2001, these seats do not lay forward. There is no switch that you can access through your rear speaker and pull the seat down, because it just doesn't do that. But there's something easier to do if you've got a sedan or a coupe. Anyway, it doesn't matter, than going through that speaker, and that's the ski pass that's behind this cushion right here. Now, you may be thinking, well, my car didn't come with the ski pass because for whatever reason it wasn't ordered that way. And that's okay too, because all you have to do if you don't have that, if that's blocked off, like mine was, and don't freak, I know it looks a little invasive, but it's not. And let me show you. On this panel right here, think of it as perforations, like perforated paper. Now, some of these holes here are a little bit bigger than, because I didn't know what I was doing when I first started doing it. I just knew that I needed to get this panel removed. But ever so often, like here, try to get that better, here, and then here, and there was one, there was one, there was one, there was one, there was one. About every 3/4 of an inch or so, is a little like a tack weld, where this piece of metal, and if you look close, you can see them here, there, 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 there. So that's the only places it's actually attached. So what I did first was, well, I drilled a big hole right there. I drilled a small hole, and then I drilled it into a bigger hole, and I thought I'd take a Sawzall and cut it. And that's when I realized, well, it's not attached except in those little places. So I got a smaller bit, and you can see I start drilling at where those little things are were attached, and just the pressure of the drill and vibration, it would pop that little spot weld, that little tab loose. So after I did a few on this side, one corner up here, I drilled another big hole down here because I thought I was going to Sawzall from the bottom, but that doesn't count. And then I did one in the corner here, I did one here, and here. You could do them all, but I didn't need to, because I found myself, as I was pressing forward with a drill, other ones would just break. So I just took the butt of my drill, believe it or not. I know it sounds crazy, and I wasn't going to do this, but it was so flimsy once a few of those were unattached. I just took the butt of my drill and just pistol whipped this right in the middle, and it popped right out. So yeah, I mean, there's a couple of Mars on it. This is a 2001 car. I'm not really concerned with it. It's been paid for years and years, and it's just kind of our scoot around car. So honestly, I didn't care, and it's so not a big deal because you put your foam right back in there where it was at, and then you've got a piece of insulation right there that will go right against these places here in the four corners, and you'll attach it with a, your standard little press clip things. And now you got access to your trunk. If you've locked your keys in there ever again, you've locked your keys in there, you've got access to your trunk. And if you happen to go skiing, you've got a place to put your skis. So that was really, it literally took me 5 minutes max, and I was sweating it, man. I was worried, but it ended up being not a problem because my keys weren't in there. I did it for nothing. Yeah, they were in my pants pocket. So I guess the moral of the story is, check your pants pockets, and then if you can't get your keys, just do that, man. Just do it if your keys aren't locked in here. So if you're ever at the store or something and you happen to close your trunk, because we keep ours in the horizontal position, which means you can't use the button to unlock it. And the main reason for that is there's a little short in this wiring somewhere that will just automatically trip the trunk release. And if that's turned horizontal, it can't do that. So we've had it like that for a long, long, long time. And Anyway, it's a really simple mod. It's useful for many different reasons, and you know, why not? So if you have any questions, be sure and let me know, and I'll answer as best I can. Thanks.